Hello, and welcome back to the Burnt Pancakes podcast, the podcast where we talk about all the messy, magical, and mildly chaotic parts of motherhood. I'm your host, Katie Fensky, and I remind moms that everyone burns their first pancake. Now, today I'm interviewing Camille Beckstrand. She's a certified life coach, mom of four, co creator of the Mama Tummy Fix program, and host of the Moms on the Rise podcast. Now, I found her when I was searching for new workouts on YouTube. And if you've ever gone down the YouTube workout rabbit hole during nap time, there is a good chance that you have come across Camille and her husband because their channels have reached over 3 million subscribers for a reason. Camille and her husband created Mommy Tummy Fix after realizing something so many new moms experience, that we're told how to grow a baby, but not how to safely rebuild our bodies after. Since launching MTF in 2019, they've helped over 11,000 moms heal from diastasis recti and regain strength, confidence, and a sense of, oh, hey, my core is still in there somewhere. So I've personally loved her workouts, and I can't wait to dig into all things diastasis recti, what it actually is, what healing looks like, and how to strengthen your body without doing anything that accidentally can make it worse. If you're a mom who's ever looked in the mirror and thought, why does my stomach still look pregnant? Then this episode is for you. Camille, welcome to the podcast.
Hi, thank you. I'm so glad to be here.
This is going to be great. I have so many questions for you that I've never had
Okay,
answered. So I'm ready. But just to start us
here.
off, can you tell us, just introduce yourself? Where are you from? How many kids you have?
Yeah, absolutely. My name is Camille Beckstrand. I am from Farmington, Utah, right outside of Salt Lake City.
Okay.
Um, just beautiful mountains, and I've
Oh,
got all four
gorgeous.
seasons. Like it's just my favorite place ever. I have four kids. They range from 8 years old is my baby now, and I just took my first to college.
Oh
She's
my God.
18.
Oh my
Yes, so
gosh.
and then everything in between. A daughter who's 13, she's a teenager, a son who's almost 17, a junior in high school. And so I feel like I have a kid in every phase of life right
Mm-hmm.
now.
Yeah.
So,
Every stage you're there.
yes.
Oh my gosh. The
Yeah.
college stage. I'm like, oh, I can't even. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
just about to get into that like preteen teenage
Ooh,
stage.
yeah. Which
It's
that's its
different.
own beast.
It is so different. I used to think like, oh, it's gonna be so fun having teenagers. And now I'm like, man, those toddlers weren't as bad as I thought.
Oh my gosh, it just changes. Like they just need you differently. I feel like toddlers needed me physically, just
Yes.
always touching me and needed to be held and
Yes.
loved. But with my teenagers and my young adults, like I'm having to show up emotionally so hard. And like
Yes.
it's draining, but in a different way. And it's
Right.
so fun, but in a different way.
Like I feel like he needs me more than ever now, but does not want me.
Absolutely.
It's
And it's
like, no,
weird
mom,
balance
I'm
of
old enough to watch this show. I'm like, no, you're not. You're not watching this show.
it's
Mom,
so true.
you can just leave. I'll stay home by myself. I'm like, come again? Like,
I feel this
okay.
on every level.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, let's get back to Mommy Tummies. So you're the
Okay.
creator of Mommy Tummy Fix. Can you
Yep.
tell us the journey? Like, where did that start? How did that come
Yes.
about?
Oh my goodness. So I had four babies in 10 years. And my last baby, I was like in my mid 30s when I had her. And my body was completely different. Having babies in your 20s versus your 30s is
Yeah. Uh-huh.
a different ball game.
Yeah.
And I just remember like I had my fourth, I knew I was done. And I just thought, okay, it's time to like come back to me. I am gonna
Yes.
the word that in my mind was like, I'm getting my body back. Like
Yes.
it's my time. And I got a gym pass and I was doing all of the like boot camps and
Hmm.
like all the big intense classes and working myself out so hard. And I had so much joint pain. Everything hurt. I would come home just so sore. But I thought, well, this is
Hmm.
how it is. Like I've got
Right.
to
Got to feel the
I've
pain to get the
got to do this.
gain.
Yeah, no pain, no gain. Like, and so I was doing these classes. I was working out so hard. I was waking up so early to make it to these classes to work out before my kids got up. I'm doing the thing. My
Hmm.
husband is a doctor of physical therapy, and he specializes in postpartum rehab. But I'm like, nothing's wrong with me. I don't need your
Right.
help. Like, you're
Right.
helping people that are broken, Jared, but
Yes.
I'm good. And so I did this for a year. And I maybe lost a little bit of weight here and there, but ultimately my body wasn't changing. And I just remember looking in the mirror and feeling like I'm broken. Like something's not right here. And
Mhm.
yes, and it was such a sad and dark place to be. And so finally I just went to him one night and I was like, all right, I know that you do this all day. Like, can you help me? What is the matter?
I've been waiting for this moment.
Yes. Oh, and he had what a good husband to just sit back and let me take my path. And
Yep.
so he laid me down on the ground right there. And he's like, first, I'm going to test you to see if you have diastasis recti or diastasis recti. And I was like, I don't even know what that is. And he's like, I know, most moms don't.
Nope.
And come to find out, so it's so simple 1 minute test. It's so quick and you can do it on yourself. And I can share that link with you of how to test yourself for it. But I had a three finger, so your three fingers next to each other. I had a three-finger wide ab separation.
Oh my
I could
gosh.
stick my three fingers almost all the way into my guts
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
because from having four kids and never doing
Hmm.
rehab to heal my core, I didn't even know that this was a thing.
Hmm.
I couldn't, and it just everything started to come together. Like my low back pain was because of this ab separation. My core wasn't healed. You look like you're just still pregnant months or
Yep.
years after having a baby because you have this separation in your ab muscles and your tummy start like your guts start to
Start coming
poke
out.
through. And it's just something when you go to your 6 month or your 6 week postpartum check, 90% of OBs
Don't
don't
even
check for
tell
it.
you about it.
Yeah, they
No.
don't even mention it. They just say, you're clear without saying, you need to rehab your body.
Hmm.
You have been through trauma, stretching, pulling, like every type of injury that physical therapists treat are using the same words as we use for pregnancy and what our bodies have been through. That trauma, the tearing, the pulling, the stretching. Every other muscle group we would do rehab for, but moms get skipped.
No.
And
Take care of your
so he
baby.
tested.
Go.
Yes, you had
Wake
your
up
baby. Now
early.
go. Like
Hmm.
you go home from the hospital and you're bleeding from every place
Yes.
possible. And
Yes.
they're like, well, go take care of a human and keep that human alive. It just, there's a gap in the healthcare system of helping
Hmm.
moms learn how to take care of themselves. So I told him, so after he tested me for DR, I was like, okay, what do I do to fix it? And he was like, well, I'll just run you through what I run my patients through. But he said, but I ask one thing. I was like, okay. He's like, can I take pictures of your journey? Can I? Because he's like,
Right.
I think I want to help moms do this because he's like, moms can't, one, afford to come and see me.
Hmm.
Insurance doesn't cover it a lot of times.
We don't have
Or
the
two,
time.
we
Who do
don't have the time.
we leave my baby with while I go take care of myself?
How do
No.
you leave your
Mhm.
newborn while you go do physical therapy?
Yep.
And he's like, I sometimes will see a mom one time, but she needs to be doing this every day. And
Yeah.
so we just started talking about postpartum healthcare. And with the way insurance is now, like this was 8 years ago, and
Hmm.
well, 7 years ago, and like even insurance covers even less now.
Yeah.
And so I said, okay, you do this,
Take a
you heal
picture of
me.
my
Yep.
postpartum
And then,
belly.
yes, you take these pictures. And he's like, I just think we need to put something together for moms to do at home because the protocol is simple. The hard part is the consistency, you showing
Hmm.
up and doing it again and again. But that's where the Mommy Tummy Fix was born, was out of my need to heal my core and to start learning how to take care of me. And then putting it out there for moms who need this, that
Right.
don't know that this is even an option for them.
Right. Because I
So
hadn't even
yeah.
heard the word. I feel like it was, I had a friend who she had surgery done for it.
Yes.
And I was like, I don't even know what that thing is. But that was like back in my mind. I was like, oh, okay, you're having surgery, whatever. Then I
Yeah.
had my own kids, but it wasn't until my third pregnancy that I was like, oh, like that's that thing that she was talking about after she gave
Yes.
birth. And I still to this day, I'm like, I don't know, maybe I have it. I don't
Yeah.
know. Like, so could it be caused from all the pregnancies or can one pregnancy do it? Because I feel like my third pregnancy is the one that did me in.
Yeah.
It was the one that
Absolutely.
lasted the longest. I couldn't work out. It was so much more tiring. The other two, like I bounced back pretty quickly. Like I
Yeah.
felt closer to myself. My third one, I'm like, I still to this day, he's almost 6 and I still feel like I look pregnant. So I'm like, I think that's
Nice.
the one. So is it like a culmination of how many pregnancies you have, or it's like it could be one?
So here's the thing. Every woman has diastasis recti during her pregnancy.
Okay.
Because think about it. You're pregnant
Stretched.
and it's going to stretch. Like think about your belly being a balloon and your hands are on the
Mhm.
balloon. When you first get pregnant, your hands are together, but as that belly expands, that balloon
Has to go
expands,
somewhere.
hands come apart. And so every single woman has an ab separation. The thing is, after 6 weeks, 1/3 of women's will come back together on their own.
Okay.
Your body knows what it's supposed to do. So 1/3 of women, they don't have a problem. And at their 6 week appointment, they're good to go.
Wow.
At 1 year postpartum, 2/3 of all women will not have it because it closes on its own.
Okay.
But it
Okay.
takes a year, it takes time.
Wow.
That last 1/3, so 1/3 of
That
every
lucky
woman in
group.
the world that's had a baby is walking around with an ab separation. And some
Wow.
people, it's just one finger that they can put in there, but
Hmm.
that still means there's still
Not
a chance
connected.
to heal and to strengthen. The worst that Jared has worked with has been a 10 finger ab separation.
Oh
10.
my
So put all
gosh.
10 of your fingers together. That's how far
Like
she
her back must have been in so much pain.
wrecked.
Wow.
And a lot of doctors will just say, because OBs, their specialty is let's get you fixed, let's get you better
Hmm.
now. They stitch things up and so they will recommend surgery because they don't know differently. They're not educated in
Yeah.
the world
That wasn't
of
in their medical
therapy.
school
No.
checklist.
So they don't know, number one, to check for it, or number two, that there's rehab
Mm.
for it. It's a pretty grueling surgery. What is so interesting is the rehab after surgery,
Probably the same thing that you're doing.
same that you would do before surgery.
How interesting.
And so
So
Jared
skip the
always says,
surgery, skip the hard part.
yes.
Yes.
Jared always says, start with therapy first. That
Mm.
cute woman, she had twins that had the 10
Oh my
finger ab
gosh.
separation. She had twins, and she was like, I think this is so bad that I can only do surgery.
No way to fix
And
it.
he said, let's start with therapy first. Let's see if we can do some rehab and see if that
Interesting.
makes a difference. And she was able to get it down to like a finger and a half.
Wow.
So the therapy works. Our bodies are made to heal
Hmm.
if we do the right exercises. And the thing is, after we have a baby, we think, okay, strong core, strong abs. I'm going to do crunches. I'm going to do planks. I'm going to
That
do
was
all
one of my
the things.
questions. I'm like, do the traditional ab workouts, do those actually help or hurt?
Yeah.
You.
So I wish I had the visual of a balloon, but I want you to imagine if I have a balloon on here and imagine there's six-pack muscles drawn on it. When you do a crunch, you are crunching your ab muscles together. And what they're going
Oh,
to do is separate every time you crunch
interesting. Instead of the coming
instead of coming
together.
together. And
Interesting.
so that crunch, every crunch that you are doing, thinking, oh, tightening my core, this is happening,
Mm-hmm.
you're actually making it worse. And you can
Worse.
make that separation bigger
Oh,
by
interesting.
doing crunches. Planks is another one. It puts a lot of
Oh.
pressure to right on those core muscles. Like think of your core kind of as the like a canister. It's
Mm-hmm.
3D, and on the top is your diaphragm, on the bottom is your pelvic floor. And so many times we think, okay, tighten my core. I've just got to work these muscles in the front. But actually, you've got core muscles that start at your spine and wrap all the way around. And then you've got internal and external obliques, and they're all connected. Plus, you also have those six pack muscles, your rectus abdominis. They all work together. But so many of the exercises that are out there, like mainstream core workouts, just work your six pack muscles. And you're neglecting that muscle, your transverse abdominis, that starts at your spine, wraps all the way around, and then your internal, external obliques, pulling up your pelvic floor because that's had a watermelon sitting on it for 9 months. Like it
Forever.
is
Yes.
just it has been through some trauma. And so we've got to work on healing all of those things. And that's what core rehab does is it helps you connect all these muscles to your brain so you know, okay, this is how I brace my core. This is how I breathe into my core. And it's just walking you through those right rehab exercises to strengthen your core so you can go back to crunches and planks
Got
and
it.
all those more intense exercises and do it from a place where you have a strong foundation and it all works
Not
together
making it worse. Yeah.
to not
And
make it
just
worse, but make it better.
everyday stuff. Like they talk about like vacuuming the floor or like
Yes.
doing the dishes, certain things that you can do for your core just to not hurt yourself doing everyday stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, okay, a couple questions I had.
Okay.
Are there things that you can do while pregnant that could make it worse? Like with my first two, I like yoga and I did boot camp. And I remember people saying, like, oh, you shouldn't do abs when you're pregnant. And I totally did it. Are there things that I might have done that made it worse? Or is it just pregnancy alone? The stretching is it?
Yeah, like we talked about, every woman will experience diastasis recti at some point in her pregnancy. It's
Mm,
usually in the third trimester. It's usually at the end. Um, Obviously, there are things that, yeah, we don't recommend doing crunches when you are, 27 weeks pregnant because you
you're
have
already
so much going on there. Your abs are already separated. But there's research that shows if you do some of these core rehab moves so that means like bracing while you breathe, like
mm-hmm.
certain ways you can pull your whole core in and your pelvic floor. Doing those type of exercises is actually going to help. It might not prevent diastasis recti, but it will help you repair it
Recover probably.
faster.
Mm. And you know what I noticed too, the workouts that I've done your YouTube video workouts.
Yes.
They're not like crazy hard. Like I
No.
get done, I'm
No.
like, okay, well, that wasn't like that hard.
No.
But if that's going to heal it, as opposed to like this crazy intense like ab workout, I'm like, oh, like these are things I can do, like driving in the car. Like when I stop at a
Yes.
stop sign, I'm like, okay, yeah, think about my stomach right now. Like stuff that's doable, especially
Yes.
like for people who have little kids and you're
Yeah.
like, I've got 5 minutes to think about this before the baby is,
Yes.
gonna need me. Like something quick and easy. I love that.
Yeah, real life for moms. And you know what? It was
Hmm.
so hard for me to wrap my head around that. So when I started working with Jared, I'm like, okay, heal me. Like you, Jesus, take the wheel. Like do
Yes.
this and show me what to do. And so he ran me through the first phase of exercises.
Okay.
He's like, if this was your first appointment to see me, this is what we would do. And he ran me through it. And I was like, this is stupid.
Yeah.
Like
This
I'm
isn't gonna
coming
give me a
from
six
boot
pack.
camp. Yeah, I'm like, where are the mountain climbers? Where are the burpees? Where are,
Yes.
he's like, I need you to trust the process. And he would say that to me over and over again. I need you to trust the process. And he would always be like, we are doing rehab, not workouts. And then he also said, you've got to get out of your head that if you are not sweating and breathing hard, that it's not working. Like
Yes.
for whatever reason, you believe that the only way you're going to see results is if you work yourself to the bone, if you hurt
Mm-hmm.
yourself, like you're sore and your joints hurt afterward. He's
Mm-hmm.
like, there's a better way. And
Oh,
there's a better way to love your body through
love
it.
that.
And I was like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
okay.
Well, thank you. Yes, I'll
Yeah.
take that. I
Yeah.
noticed that because I tried to get back into running after my third, but running in
Sure.
your 40s after three kids, way different.
So
Like
different.
joints hurt. I
Mhm.
have to wear two sports bras. Like I can't,
Yes.
can't wear these two. I'm like, I also had three kids. So I'm
Yeah.
like, this is, but then I started doing some of your walking videos and I'm like, this feels so much better. I broke a sweat. My knees aren't hurting. And this
Yes.
is like quick and easy at home. I love that. So I like
Yes.
that you give us permission to not have to kill ourselves.
Yeah. And that
Yeah.
was honestly because that was something I had to learn. And
Hmm.
I had to be okay with.
I'm not 20 anymore, and that's
Yeah, I'm
okay.
not 20 anymore. And you look at
Hmm.
a lot of the fitness influencers who are out there doing these workouts, and they have beautiful bodies. They spend a lot of time working on
Hmm.
them, but they also are not in their 40s and they haven't had 3 or 4 kids.
Correct.
And
Yeah.
they spend hours in the gym because they can.
Hmm.
But that's not real life,
Nope.
and that's not mom life.
Nope.
And
The kids are knocking on the garage. I'm like, just give me
yes,
2 more minutes. I'm
right,
almost
please give me this moment.
done. Yes.
And it's just like there needs to be. And I think that's why I put myself out there because I'm like, there needs to be somebody that moms can be like, okay, yeah, like
I'm
my
like
body
her.
looks like hers, and
Yes.
I want to move slower and be okay with it. And
Hmm.
and like just almost giving yourself permission that you know what? It's okay to go at your own pace and your own journey
Right.
and just to feel good. Movement should feel good, not be a
Right.
punishment because you've had kids, like get back to where you were. It's like that's not what it's about.
Hmm.
Because we honor and we respect our bodies and what they've done, and we're
Right.
grateful for them.
That's why it's totally connected to you because a lot of the other workouts I'm doing, and I used to go to a Pilates studio with like
Yes.
20-year-olds, and they'd
Yes.
be in their like tiny, tiny tops and this and like little
Yes.
booty shorts. And I mean, you look fantastic, but I'm like, she's another mom.
I'm a mom.
When I watch you, I'm like, you're another mom. Like I could work out with you, not like,
Yes.
oh God, are you still in college? Or, I'm like, I'm
Oh, no.
too old to be around you too.
Yes, we understand each other. You've got to have those two
Hmm.
sports bras on. And you've got it. Like, if I move too intense, I might pee my pants because pelvic floor is not what it
Yes.
used to be. And like,
Yes.
there's just something different about somebody understanding the phase of life you're in and also recognizing like I don't have time to drive to a Pilates studio. I
Right.
also don't have an hour to set aside to work out. Also, when I work out, it's in a t-shirt and I haven't washed my hair in 4 days
Hmm.
and
Yep.
I don't look good. I'm just here to get my move on.
Get it on.
So,
Yes. I love that. Okay.
yes.
Let's talk a little bit about starting a business while you're a mom. So, this was
Yes.
probably not on your radar when you had kids, but then all of a sudden you
Gosh,
guys
no.
are doing this program together and you're like, hey, we can probably share this. What was that like going
Yeah.
that route?
You
Starting an
know,
app and a YouTube
oh gosh.
channel.
The whole thing. Yes. So my husband ran me through his protocol in after I had my baby. And
How
so
long was it? So, like, how long did you go through it before you felt like I'm feeling recovery?
so had my baby in 2017, finally came to Jared in 2018. It had been
Okay.
almost a year. I
Okay.
was trying to do it on my own. I was doing all the boot camps and I was doing the HIIT
Mm-hmm.
workouts and all of the things. So in 2018 is when I started working with him. And I said, listen, because like I told you, the very first time I did it, I was like, this is stupid. These
Yeah.
moves are too simple. He's like, no, they're not. They're what's going to work.
Uh-huh.
So I said, I'll give you 12 weeks.
Okay.
I'll do your thing for 12 weeks. Mind you, for that 1 year of trying to do it myself, showing up early at the gym, like
Exhausted.
waking up at
Yeah.
the crack of dawn, doing all the hard
Mm-hmm.
things, hardly saw the scale move. My tummy just looked the same. I still looked like 5 months pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't figure out why. I worked with him for 12 weeks. I went all in. I did it every single day, my core exercises and list cardio every single day. And by the end of those 12 weeks, I had lost 20 pounds
Oh my
and
God.
I had closed my 3 finger ab separation.
Oh my gosh.
But I did it. I followed that protocol to a
Congratulations.
T. I did not
If
miss
you're gonna make me
one
do it,
thing.
I'm
Yes.
gonna do every bit of it. I'm
Yes.
gonna
And that
prove
was
you
it.
wrong. Wait, you
That was
proved it.
it. Yes. I just thought, I'm going to show you this doesn't work. And I had to eat my words. And I just remember being like, just my mind blown, like, I didn't know that this is what it was. I didn't
Mm-hmm.
know. And I was like, moms need to know. So we spent the next 9 months putting this together. Like, what could this look like for moms? And how could we help reach the moms? So we put it in this big, huge PDF, like pictures and videos of my journey and what I had done and the exact protocols I followed and the 12 different phases of therapy that I went through. And so did all that, put it in this huge PDF, and then we made that available to the world in 2019.
Oh my gosh.
So since 2019, we are close to almost 12,000 ladies have gone through this
Wow.
program. And just the coolest stories that have come out of it of moms who were like, I knew something was wrong. I didn't know what to do. I
Mm-hmm.
saw you online, like it was what I needed. So it was about 2022 that we decided to turn our PDFs into an app, hired an app team,
Love
which
that.
that was, oh, we knew nothing
Right.
about
Right.
tech
Big
and
learning
apps.
curve.
Oh, such a learning curve. It's so many tiers. It's so many like, why are we doing this? Like this is just silly. But it's been a cool journey. And I feel like we finally have the app to a good place. It took us over 2 years to get it there.
Wow.
It was a long process because we had no idea what we were doing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, a few months ago, we relaunched the app with all the new updates and changes. And what's fun about the app is that it's living. Like we can add stuff to it. We can change it as we need to. Because with the
Hmm.
PDFs, we send them to you one time and you're on your
Oh,
own
and
for
you can't
forever.
update that.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it was quite the journey, but we have put everything into the app that we think would help moms. So we've got the physical therapy in there. We have the walking workouts or the list cardio
Love those.
workouts.
I love those.
Yes, they're just low impact. You walk away feeling good, not
Hmm.
exhausted.
Like I moved my body. And
Yes,
I'm not during the works, I'm not like, oh God, how much longer? What's the time
yeah,
like? It just kind of goes. And then you're like, oh, I'm
goes
done.
fast.
Yeah.
And it just because you're not pressuring your body to do hard things, but you're just moving
Hmm.
in a happy way.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we've got that in the app. We've got
Okay, go ahead.
strength training in the app. We've got coaching. Jared and I will get on calls with ladies in our program and like coach them through things they're struggling with. So we've got 70 plus coaching calls in the app. You can listen to it
Wow.
anytime, search by topic. We have so we hired a registered dietitian and nutritionist to come in and do the food part for our app
Oh,
because
nice.
Jared and I can't do
That's what
food.
I need. That part.
Yes, and she actually approaches nutrition like we were so picky about who would do the food because there's so much info about diets and macros and all
Mhm.
these things we're getting from influencers and we're like we want the research. We want it to be what does your body really need that science tells you? Because Jared is all about science-based research as
Mhm.
that's what you build your protocol on. So hired a registered dietitian and nutritionist and she teaches these 5 minute little mini courses and basically rewires your brain and gives you a better relationship with food. And
That's
she
awesome.
has changed my life. Like, food isn't the enemy, carbs aren't the enemy. Let's teach you how to fuel your body as a mom, whether
Right.
you are 6 weeks postpartum or 60 years postpartum. Same principles
Right.
apply.
All right. So your app could
Yes,
work for someone who's not like right postpartum. Because I'm like, I
absolutely.
still feel like I need to heal my core. And it's
Yes,
been 6 years since I've had a baby. So I'm like,
yes.
would your app work for someone in her 40s?
Absolutely. You can rehab your muscles at any age. In
Love
fact,
that.
some of our biggest success stories have been women in their 60s who
Wow.
for years have suffered with chronic back pain. A lot of moms will have back pain and they think, "Oh, it's because I'm lifting my baby,
Mm-hmm.
carrying car seats, I'm
Yep.
nursing and bent over weird." And they'll keep that chronic back pain for years and years and years. It's just a sign of a weak core. It's a sign of a ab separation you
Wow.
don't know you have.
Wow.
So, yes, it can work
Fix
any
it now.
age, any
Yep.
stage of life. The principles of bringing your ab muscles back together still work.
Mm.
So,
Are your kids so proud of you?
oh my gosh, I don't even know if they know what I do.
Oh, no way. I was like, okay, so the other day we were at my kids got out of school early, so we went to In and Out
Yeah.
and there were all these kids taking pictures with this teenager and we were like, what is this? And my kid's like, oh, he's a famous TikToker. He's a famous I'm like, I have no idea who this kid is, but I'm like, what if people saw you and your kids were like, oh, there's that girl from TikTok. Oh my God,
Oh
that's
my
that
gosh.
YouTube girl. It's so funny because my kids are
Thankfully,
like,
no.
how many people do you have on your YouTube and your thing? I'm like, not as many as him, but it's so cool.
It's so funny. We do have, so Jared has a separate YouTube channel that's
Okay.
just physical therapy,
Okay.
all physical therapy. And it's actually like exploded in the last few
Oh,
years. He's got like
awesome.
3 million subscribers on
Wow.
that channel. And so he gets noticed by a lot of people
Oh,
because it's
that's
like
cool.
bumps and bruises and strains and sprains. He covers all of it
Hmm.
because I mean, physical therapy is his love language. He loves to help people feel better. And
Yeah.
so people will come up to him and be like, "Oh my gosh, you helped with my back pain. Oh
Oh,
my
that's so
gosh."
awesome.
So this app and the Mommy Tummy Fix is just one branch of
Component of it.
what he
Yes.
does, one
Yeah.
branch of therapy. But
Yeah. Oh, that's so cool. Okay. And you
yeah,
also have a podcast.
I do.
Tell us about your podcast.
So just like you, like just a place for moms to come and have a safe space and feel like there's community and people you
Love
could
it.
relate to. Like I just felt like you and I are so similar in the things that we are sharing and doing,
Hmm.
but it came about I just wanted a way to connect with more moms and to
Yep.
let them know you're not alone and I see you. And this is a place where you can come and just leave feeling a little bit better than when you came.
Right. Because motherhood is do it together. It's so
Yeah.
much easier when you've got a community. And like
Mhm.
nowadays, the community doesn't have to be the people living in your area. The community can be anywhere now.
Yes. And I think we're so lucky that we have
Mhm.
that. Our moms didn't have that.
No,
And
no.
they did a lot alone. And that's hard.
Yeah.
So hard. So I
Yeah.
love that technology has brought like you and I together and all
Right.
these people
I mean,
from
I think I first
everywhere.
found you on TikTok and I was like, oh, she has a YouTube. Oh my gosh, I've been looking for her. Oh, I'm going to check her out on YouTube. Like, yes. Like, how else would I have found you?
Yeah, isn't it crazy?
So fun. So fun.
Yeah.
Okay. If we wanted to find your app, your podcast, what information do you have for us?
So, app, you can check that out at mommytummyfix.com. You can try it free for 7 days if you want to come check it out and just kind of look around the app, see how it feels, try some of the workouts, like see how it goes. Feel free. Like it's totally free. No, like no worries. You can leave at any time. So we have that. And then the YouTube channel is the same thing, Mommy Tummy Fix. The podcast is a little bit different. It's Moms on the Rise. So we talk about not just physical health, but all aspects of health, like social health, spiritual health, mental and emotional health, like all these different facets, because they actually all fit together. Like
Hmm.
you can be super physically healthy, but some of the most physically healthy people are the most mentally sick.
Right.
And it's kind of like you've got to find a balance, and it all makes this beautiful, complete health, this picture of complete health. And that's kind of what I focus on.
Love it. Love it.
But
Well, I'm going to
yeah,
include all of those links in the show notes,
okay.
including you have a discount mommy 30
Yes.
for the app. So if anyone wants to get the app, they can use that
Yeah.
discount code.
And
Awesome.
that is for that discount will give you 30 bucks off lifetime access to
Oh
the
my
app.
gosh. That is a
So
great deal.
yeah, so lifetime access to the app is $149, which is cheaper than one physical therapy appointment
Oh my
with Jared.
gosh.
So you get all the physical therapy for less than one appointment, but you get 30 bucks off with that code, so it makes it 119,
Mm,
and you have it for the rest of your life. Every update that we
awesome.
do, you have it, because the reason we did that way is because moms have more than one baby or
Mm-hmm.
want to come back after a couple of years and try
Right.
again. And so we've been doing this for long enough that like some of our moms have had three babies since it came out, and they just keep using the
Get back
program to
in it.
get it
Well,
back.
and I'm telling you, those walking videos are so great. Especially like I was walking a ton in the summer
Yes,
and fall, winter, I'm like, it's too dark in the morning to walk by myself,
it's
but I
scary.
still want to get it done before the kids are up. So I'm like, I can do this in my garage and I get the same amount of walking. I'm like trying to track those steps with you. I love it.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I'm the same way. Just and it's just the movement. You know what's so fascinating? A lot of people think it's their workouts, their daily big workout that's going to help them lose weight. But your workout is actually only 5% of your like daily
Day.
movement that
Mm,
adds up towards that. It's the steps that you take every day. And so
yeah.
really tracking those steps every day, if you can hit 8 to 10,000, they say that's kind of the sweet range
Hmm.
to see a change in fat loss and weight loss.
Love
So,
that. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming
yeah.
on. You are so relatable and so fun to chat with.
Thank you. I could talk about this stuff all day. So thank you for giving me the opportunity.
Well, I cannot thank Camille so much for joining us today. I seriously could have talked to her for hours. She was honest and compassionate. And just like when I watch her videos, I just feel like she could be my friend. So I hope you enjoyed that and learned a lot. I had so many questions and didn't know where to get the answers before. So I'm glad I was able to pick her brain about all of this. If you're listening and think, oh, I need this in my life, then make sure to get Camille's workouts and the Mommy Tummy Fix program app. I'll have it all linked below so that you too can feel empowered in your recovery, no matter what stage of motherhood you're in. And make sure to use the code MOMMY30 to get your special discount. And as always, I love that you're here. If you want to share this with other moms to grow our community, that would mean the world to me. So until next week's Momversation, I want to remind you that everyone burns their first pancake, so just keep flipping.